time for the Chinese New Year. I got them all. They are necessary purchases, but only a tiny part of what we need to buy to get ready for the festival. Apples and oranges are just traditional way to wish for an auspicious new year. And the nuts and dried fruit are traditional tasty snacks. Well, these can all be easily found at supermarkets, but that's not where I got it. I picked them up here, the delivery room at our office, where couriers drop off our parcels. This is from northwest China's Xinjiang, this one from Yunnan, this one from a county in Shanxi province. They've come from rural areas across the country to here, Shanghai, on China's east coast. Yes, I ordered them all on the phone. He's so fun. This is the e-commerce live stream. What makes my purchases different this time is the produce all came directly from the farms. This package of prunes from Xinjiang, for example, almost 4,000 kilometers drive away from Shanghai. The oranges from Sichuan province, around 2,000 kilometers away. The apples from Luochuan County in Shanxi province have traveled 1,500 kilometers. Peanuts from Yunnan more than 2,000 kilometers away. The raisins and the dried red dates are also from Xinjiang. I made all these orders while watching live streams by farmers. Their down-to-earth style has turned out to be pretty popular with people in China's big cities. Even those of advanced age are getting in on live stream shopping, shattering the stereotype that old people can't use smartphones.
I often watch live streams. I buy whatever I like. I bought walnuts, dried red dates, lotus seeds, dried yams, and bamboo shoots.
And the farmers turn out to be very engaging on camera. Known as Xiaohongshu to his 60,000 followers. This grape farmer from Xinjiang is one of the 110,000 Chinese farmers that started their live stream business on the country's e-commerce app Taobao. They have a good reason to smile. Sales are through the roof.
Many of the buyers come from Guangzhou, Shanghai, Guangdong, Liaoning, Sichuan.
The list goes on and on. I'm like taking a geography class.
Hainan and Zhejiang. The farthest orders come from Sanya in Hainan.
That may not come as a surprise, as China has had 1.08 billion internet users as of June 2023. That was more than 3/4 of the nation's total population. 250 million people were added to that list during the past 5 years. They have built up a habit of online shopping. In 2023, online retail sales in China reached 15 trillion yuan or $2 trillion. That's a tremendous amount of money. Those online sales took up almost a third of the total retail sales of consumer goods in China.
They usually order 10 to 15,000 grams each time.
His sales started to take root and sprout during the pandemic, but it's now become a full-time business, as it's created a new profitable way to make the deals that cut out the middleman.
At that time, I had plenty of raisins I couldn't sell due to COVID. But just a month after joining the e-commerce livestream, more than 30 tons of raisins were all sold out. I even helped farmers in a neighboring village sell their raisins. They were getting 5,000 to 6,000 orders every day.
Trading through a distributor was the dominant sales model for agricultural produce in China a few years ago. At that time, there were distributors visiting the villages, making deals to buy the produce in bulk from farmers at a very low price. They would then package the goods and sell them to supermarkets or other retailers. Sometimes, there's not only one middleman involved, and each one adds more to the product's final price. So, farmers' profits are eaten up, and consumers are paying more. But live stream e-commerce has helped improve that situation.
I sell raisins in my live stream at 19 yuan per 500 grams. 9 yuan is for express delivery, and the remaining 10 yuan all goes to the farmer. But if there's a dealer, the dealer pays only 5 or 6 yuan per 500 grams to us for the raisins. And then they sell it at 20 to 30 yuan per 500 grams.
The increasing popularity of live stream sales has grown to the point where the annual volume of his direct sales is now outpacing sales to distributors and dealers. Take my order for example. 500 grams of dried red dates from Xinjiang cost me 9.8 yuan or $1.40 US. At normal supermarkets, the price could be double. 2,500 grams of apples from Shanxi cost me 37 yuan, so around $2.20 US per kilogram. But at a supermarket, it could cost me a third more.
Raisins from Turpan, walnuts and apples from Aksu, dried red dates from Hotan, dried dates from Ruoqiang, and pears from Korla.
He really has a lot on his plate now. He's no longer just selling his own produce. He's helped more than 100 farmers with their sales.
Once I helped a farmer sell 10 tons of dried red dates, and also helped another farmer. He had 20 hectares of land growing mushrooms, and in just 15 days, it was all sold out. Then other farmers got to know me.
All these farmers had their revenues double or triple last year, Xiaohongshu said. And
sales this year will be 5 or 6 times that of last year.
Farmers like Xiaohongshu have conducted around 3 million live streams on Taobao, one of China's top e-commerce platforms.
We have conducted training to help hosts develop their own style, and those who meet our requirements and certain quality can get cash bonuses and viewership promotion.
Several video platforms in the country, including Kuaishou and Douyin, have all stepped up promoting this type of live stream.
There are many comments saying we 56 ethnic groups are a family. They say, cheer up. I'm from Hainan, I'm from Beijing, I'm from Guangzhou. We back you up. I feel so touched. I'm in Xinjiang, and they are several thousand kilometers away. They are so supportive.
So now we can see how the evolution of internet technology has brought about new online business models and how the orders have been piling up. But don't forget, people are actually buying stuff. They should receive the products as soon as possible after they make the purchase. As Xiaohongshu said, the products sometimes have to travel several thousand kilometers. So without the access to an efficient and affordable express delivery, all this growth wouldn't be possible. My orders, for example, traveled thousands of kilometers in less than 5 days. To see how it's managed, I visited a cold chain logistics center in Shanghai. This is a huge distribution center. The sound you can hear is machines moving parcels around. Every day, more than 800 tons of goods are transferred through here. All goods first traveled here through main routes between provinces, like highways. Next, they will be sent out to nearby places in the Yangtze River Delta region.
The transport cost on main routes between provinces is roughly 1 yuan per kilogram, and the cost is largely lowered within the special development regions. For example, if you transport 3 kilograms of beef and mutton directly from Inner Mongolia to Shenzhen, it would cost nearly 70 yuan. But with the new mode using these shipping hubs, the cost is kept below 25 yuan.
It's an almost 2/3 drop compared with direct delivery from the farms to the final destination. There are now 7 of these large cold chain logistics centers, all in major cities. Each of them covers a certain urban region. The one in Beijing is responsible for parcels heading to the Beijing-Tianjin-Hebei urban agglomeration. The one in Guangzhou mainly serves parcels ordered by people in southern China. Those in Shanghai and other smaller centers cover the whole Yangtze River Delta region. For smaller farm owners, live streaming combined with centralized shipping is also helping cut costs even further.
In a village growing apples in Shanxi, for example, there could be 3 to 5 live stream hosts. Together, their produce could fill up a 9.6-meter-long truck, directly heading to the distribution center in Shanghai. That removes the need for 3 to 4 smaller trips.
Every day, 1/3 of express deliveries in China go to or come from rural areas. For farmers in agricultural regions, faster, cheaper, and new ways of transport have allowed them to turn their crops into profitable products for urban foodies. It's cheaper, but it's still very sweet and juicy. It's of very high quality. Well, with all these tech and service upgrades, the hope is that this Chinese New Year, the Year of Dragon, will bring a boon for the farmers and the buyers in big cities.